Hey everybody, welcome to the Mom Pod. I am your host Brooke Johnson, and Sam is out this time being she's working on packing up her classroom and getting all of her stuff finished out for the year. So I've got my good friend Cindy with me today to take her place. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I am a mother of two under three. Um, I have a loving husband who is taking care of the baby right now while I am hanging out with Brooke. And as sad as this is, my older one is still napping. So bedtime will be at 10 tonight.
Is he seriously still napping? It's oh my gosh, and just for
So,
y'all know, it's after 6 p.m. Like,
yeah.
that's crazy. What time
But
did you
we
go down?
got home at 3:30, but by the time I actually got him upstairs and got him down, it was 4, and he didn't fall asleep until 4:30.
Oh man.
Yeah. He
Wow.
he isn't one of those kids that gets in bed and then falls right to sleep as soon as his head hits the pillow.
Yeah.
He's a little like his mama and needs a little unwind time. He'll
Yeah,
be a late night scroller for sure.
for sure. Yeah. I feel like Haley
Yeah.
is usually like that too. Like she has to kind of vibe in there for a little bit on her own and then fall asleep. It's the rare occasion where I put her down and she just like flops over and then she's out. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't happen
He's got
very
to be
often.
really, really tired for that.
Yeah. Usually
Like full
it's
day at the
more
playground tired.
right, yeah. Usually she's more like that at nap time. Like if we put her down, she's out faster at nap time, but at the end of the day, it takes her longer to wind down. And I think that's because she has a longer stretch after her nap for a wake window. Whereas like Cam's the opposite. So like Cam has a really short wake window in the morning compared to or I'm sorry, Cam has a really long wake window in the morning.
Yes. And
And
then a
like
shorter one
Haley,
before bed.
yeah, Haley has a short it's like the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Longer evening.
Haley's up between 6:30 and 7, somewhere around that time, and then she's out at 11. And
Hmm.
then she's up usually no she's up no later than 2. If she goes to 2, I wake her up because she needs to eat lunch. And then she goes to bed at 7:30, so she's got more of a
Yeah.
stretch there.
Yeah. Yeah, Camden's up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then we have our longer morning stretch. Usually we like to have him nap a little later so that he's napping while I transition to tutoring. And then he tutors for like or he sleeps for half of the time that I'm out of the house tutoring, so that Joe can unwind after work
Right.
and settle into dad mode.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. That'd be funny having a Cam tutor.
it would
I'd
be.
like to see that.
Funny, I do take him with me sometimes. It's interesting. The
Yeah.
kids absolutely love it. Um, Mom
Not much
doesn't
gets
love it as
done.
much.
Yeah.
He just has so much energy and he is just wants to play with the kids. One of the kids, as soon as we pull into the neighborhood, he starts saying her name over and over again because he loves her so much.
Oh, I love that. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
cute.
really sweet. Yeah.
It's really sweet, but it doesn't bode well for getting things done that need to be
Yeah,
done.
yeah. We're still productive, we just might take a little bit longer than normal, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Whatever works. Sometimes, you just gotta make it happen.
Yep, and it's really nice that my clients are so flexible and allow me to bring the boys when I need to.
Exactly.
Like,
Right.
it's just wonderful.
That's really
Yeah,
great to have. So
yeah,
like you say, you do tutoring, you do in-home
yeah.
for like at other people's homes, correct?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
So
So
there
I
is like an
go to
age
other
range?
people's. So typically between kindergarten and fifth grade, that's where my sweet spot has been. I
Mhm.
was a teacher, as you know, for 10 years, and now I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I'm using my evenings when my husband gets home from work. Here's the cat.
Oh, hello.
To make a little extra cash, support my Amazon addiction,
Addiction.
as my husband likes to call
Okay,
it.
but let's be real. What mom doesn't have an Amazon addiction or a Target
Well,
addiction?
and
Like,
there are so many things that the boys just need, right?
right. Or that I need, you
That,
know?
I can honestly say I don't know the last time I bought something for myself.
Well, yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like the only thing I really buy for myself is like clothes or workout things lately.
Yeah.
uh, or like things for my photography business. That's about it. I'm
Yeah.
like, but I've been losing weight, so like I need clothes that fit. So make it.
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
just getting used to this postpartum body, I've had two C-sections now, and I
Yeah.
just feel like I'm figuring out how to dress myself again.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and I mean, you have two really little children, so
yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Two C-sections in less than 2 years.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
My body's been through a
um
lot.
that and I know that when I was postpartum, like right before I went back to work, you can probably hear Haley screaming in the background, so I'm sorry if you can. But I know like
I
before,
can't, if that makes you feel any better.
well, that's good. It's really cute, but I'm like, okay. But yeah, anyway, before I went back to work in that period when I was just home all the time, I did not care. I just was like, I'm not dressing myself for anything. Even if I'm leaving the house, it's leggings and large t-shirts and that's it. So like I just
Yeah.
did not care.
Yeah, well, being a stay-at-home mom, I do feel like I need to like get up and get myself dressed so that we
Yeah.
can get out of the house and be productive and do things. Otherwise, I will couch potato and we will watch Acorn, Ice Age, as it's Acorn,
Yes.
as my son calls it,
I was
all
like,
day
what's
long.
acorn?
All day long.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
Ice
like,
Age. Scrat is his favorite. He loves watching Scrat try to get that acorn.
oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, Dawn of
I
the
gotta get Haley on
Dinosaurs
that.
is his favorite one.
Okay.
Closely followed
Uh,
by Collision Course.
okay.
I didn't know
Yeah,
Ice Age had that many movies. Apparently,
I
they're
didn't
coming out with a
either.
new one next year. We're very excited to add something else into the rotation.
Okay.
So,
They have a
yes,
new Shrek coming out
no
also.
way.
Yeah, I saw the trailers for that today.
It's
That
like
was
our childhood is just like expanded.
re-emerging.
Yes, Toy Story 5 is coming out.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
animation for the new Shrek though is a little sketchy.
Oh,
It's
is it?
just too modern. I just wish they would, go back to the old animations, but I'm hoping it'll be good. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Shrek since like Shrek 2, so
How
who
many are there?
knows? This is gonna be Shrek 5.
I don't
5.
think I knew that there was a four.
Yeah, there's I block 3 and 4 out of my brain, not for any specific reason. I don't think I've even sat and watched. I know I've never seen 4. I think I've seen parts of 3. But 1 and 2 are the only ones that really play in
Yes,
my
I
brain.
agree.
So,
Yeah.
but yes, that'll be interesting.
Well, and in three, is that when Shrek and Fiona have kids?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's the only thing I know about that movie.
Exactly. That's my
Yeah.
thing as well. I don't really
Well, and
even
I
know
feel
what
like
happens in
this is
that.
also how I felt about the Toy Story franchise
Mhm.
until I had Camden, who loves the third one. He calls that one
Okay.
Teddy Bear.
Okay.
The teddy bear is his favorite character, even
Uh,
though he is the
he is
villain.
the bad guy. We need
Uh-huh.
to talk Camden. We
Yep,
need to
the teddy
speak.
bear is his favorite. Yeah.
Wow.
But
Okay.
lately I can't even turn that on. It's Acorn or nothing.
Okay. Yeah,
And he
Haley's all
will
about
choose
Moana.
nothing over something else.
Okay. Well,
I'm like, all right, well then
he
I guess
knows
we'll
what
just
he
turn this one
likes.
off. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Haley's all about the Moana. I've talked about this before, but she is all about Moana.
It's a good
That's
one.
it.
Does she
Like
like the second one too? Or
yes,
does
yep.
she have an opinion?
No, I think she just likes either one of them. I think it's just all the color in the
Okay. Yeah.
movies
Yeah.
because I mean, I'll put anything else on,
Is that
even
one
if
Pixar? I know it's Disney.
it's after Disney and Pixar combined, so it's technically both, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
um,
I just
yeah,
wasn't sure if
she
it
is.
was Pixar or Animation Studios, I think is the other one.
I think it's Pixar.
Dreamland
Like
Animation Studios.
Dreamland is completely outside of those two. So
Okay.
it's like Disney and Pixar are one, and then
Right.
Dreamland is like that's
Okay.
Shrek.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a whole other thing. That's like Universal is over there and all that good jazz
I
too.
gotcha.
So,
Okay.
yeah. But, so okay, Blake, run us down. What's your life like with these two young children.
That's a very twofold question. It
Yeah.
depends on what day of the week you're asking me this question, because there are some days where it is the best thing in the world. Like, I had no idea that I would love being a mom this much.
Mhm. Yeah.
Seeing the boys together and seeing Camden be a loving, helpful, caring big brother that shares his toys and gives his brother trains and rides the cars
Yeah.
around the boppy pillow while his brother's laying
Aw.
on it. Like, moments like that and days where Cam's in a really good mood. It's so easy to just love the season that I'm in. But
Right.
we've also hit the terrible twos,
Mm.
and
Hmm.
his communication is coming, but he doesn't necessarily have the vocabulary that he needs to be able to like express what he wants when he wants it.
Okay. Okay.
And so the meltdowns and the tantrums and the hitting and the biting,
Yeah.
and it's not fun all the time.
No, it never is. It's never
Yeah,
fun. But I think
yeah,
that's like it's so easy, right, to portray the good, especially like on social media. And I feel
yes,
like everybody kind of sees all of these influencers and families that look so picture perfect and they
yeah,
think, why can't I be like that? Like,
yeah.
trust me,
But
they're not
nobody's
like
journey is
that
perfect.
100%.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Yep.
like, they're having tantrums behind the scenes and you're
Yep.
just not seeing it. So,
Yeah.
I think it's important to talk about all
Yeah.
of that
Because we're just
mayhem
having trouble
too.
finding a balance between like being calm, collected, and trying to support him through whatever big feeling he's experiencing,
Right,
but also dealing with the physical aspect that comes with it sometimes, like when he hits me, how do I respond so that he won't do it
right,
again? Because a lot of
right.
things that we read say you don't want a big reaction. They're looking for the attention. If
Mhm.
you respond big, they're going to keep doing it because they like that response.
Right,
But I also like need him to know that it hurts and
right,
that we can't act like this.
right.
And, we've
Mhm.
started trying timeout. We've started trying, I don't know, just like putting him down and physically moving away from him.
Right.
But
Showing him
like,
that there's something that comes from
I'm
that.
creating a boundary.
Right.
There's a
Yeah.
consequence when we make a choice that isn't safe or healthy.
Right. Mhm.
So, yeah, just trying to strike a balance and
Yeah.
trying to be more proactive and meet him where he's at before he gets to that physical.
Right.
I'm going to hit you because I'm upset with you and I'm
Right.
impulsive and I'm two,
Yeah.
you
And
know?
it's so hard because I feel like sometimes the only way to get them to understand that this hurts is to not necessarily give it back, but
Yeah.
give it back in the same in that
Yeah.
same word. Like, my mom the other day, she had mentioned, she's like, "So when are you gonna start just kind of like tapping her hand after she hits you?" Because that's, it's not hitting her. It's just like, a little smack on the hand, like, hey,
Yep.
that's what that feels like. I'm
Yeah.
like, probably soon, because I'm not going to put up with it. But
Right.
she's only 15 months old. So I'm like, okay, I'm still, I just grab her hand, gentle hands, trying to work with that for now, but
Yes. I'm trying to
sternly,
remind him that hands are not for hitting. Teeth are
right,
not for biting. Fingers are
right,
not for pinching. Feet are not for kicking.
right,
I'm not going to let you hit me. I'm not going to let you
exactly,
kick me. You know what I mean? And trying
exactly.
to teach myself to revert to that language versus yelling at him or,
Exactly.
you
Sometimes
know,
I'm just like, you have to remind yourself they're only X year old. Like
and it's
they
so
don't even
hard.
fully understand what you're saying. They're still learning what language is and
But then he
trying
does
to figure that
things like he
out.
did today. I was at Bob Evans with my dad, and he wanted his water bottle because he wanted to throw it. And I
Huh.
could clearly tell that he wanted to throw it. So I was going to hold it with two hands and let him have it to drink his water.
Mhm.
And he put it in his mouth and he started drinking his water. And so I let go. And what did he do?
He threw it.
immediately threw it. Like, he like made me think that he was going to
Mhm.
drink the water so that I would give it to him.
They're smart.
And so then he could throw it because he
Right.
knew he couldn't throw it if I was still holding on.
Right.
So he committed to, I'm going to drink some water so that I can throw my
I'm
water.
gonna trick you.
Right?
Yeah.
It
They're
like it's just
cunning.
wild the way that they like put things together. Luckily
Yep.
it was his like aluminum with a handle,
Okay.
leak-proof top, so like it didn't make a mess or anything. It was just more so embarrassing than anything else. But like why?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, okay. Haley's in that throwing right now and she is loving it. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
sorry.
We keep joking that he needs to develop some kind of a skill from this because he's got such an arm on him. Like, where is this going to take you in life?
Yeah, are you
Like,
gonna
are
play
you going to be a
football,
pitcher?
baseball? What are you
Exactly.
doing here?
Something.
Let's get you
Yeah.
in a
How can we
sport.
channel this energy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've got little man
Oh, he's just so
and
chill. He's the
he's so
coolest
chill.
baby
He's literally so every time I'm around him, he's just like so
all
relaxed
the
unless
time.
he's hungry. And I feel that in my soul. I am
Yep.
the same way. I'm
Yep.
usually pretty like chill. And then the second my stomach starts to growl, I'm like bitch mode 100. Like, get me in food in my
Yep.
belly right now.
Yep. Yeah. Jordan
Yeah.
is just very chill. My only complaint is that he's not taking the bottle right now.
Right.
He took a
Yeah.
5 ounce bottle before bed every night for about 7 months and then started taking less and less and less and wasting more of my liquid gold
Yeah.
every day. And he just completely has stopped taking it. We've talked to so many different people to try to get advice on how to get him back on the bottle so that
Right.
he's not completely dependent on me 24/7.
Because
But
that's hard on you.
yeah, yeah, it's a
It's
lot.
like it's not just hard on you physically, but it's hard on you mentally.
Absolutely. Because I don't get a break ever. Like,
Exactly.
I can't separate myself from him for more than 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. I was just about
I
to ask
get,
when his time frame is right now.
yeah. And I have started taking him with me to tutoring. So even when I go tutor, I don't get my me time.
Right.
Um, that was like my out of the house time.
Right.
And I got to hang out with other kids and talk to their parents and it
Just
was a
be
way for me to
away.
feel more like me,
Right.
but now I've got the baby in tow. So like I still
Yeah.
get to feel like me, but I've got a little boob barnacle that's
Right.
coming along with me.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a challenge. But we've started trying to move him onto a straw cup. Not really taking to that either. But,
No, that's new.
with time.
And yeah, and I mean he's what, how many months old now? 7, 8,
Almost 9.
9 months. Yeah. So straw cups are new, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole
Mm-hmm.
new thing. Hopefully, I remember Haley's doctor was super impressed with how fast she took to a straw because
Yeah.
usually it takes time. So just give him a little bit.
Yeah. And
He's
Camden
gonna
was
get
pretty quick with
there.
it too, but Jordan
Yeah.
just
Every baby's so different and
he doesn't
it's
even
it's
want his pacifiers
crazy.
anymore. Started sucking his thumb.
Yeah. Haley was a big thumb sucker there for a minute when she was little. I can hear her screaming hi
I
outside.
did hear her just now. But that's the first time I've been able to hear her. Or
she's
I'm just tuning it out. I really honestly don't know if
she's
there's
like pounding on the door because she knows I'm in here and she's like, hi.
we
And
can't
she's
hide.
now she's saying mama, mama. It's so cute.
Oh.
I love it, but I'm just like it's funny. I'm trying to block it out. Uh, um, but yeah, no, it's a phase, and
Yeah.
hopefully it goes quickly, and he just switches right over. And
I hope.
oh God, I hope that for
Fingers
you.
crossed.
I have so many prayers heading your way. And remember, we were like all talking about it and giving our own advice. And I've tried it, tried it, tried it, tried it, tried it,
Yep.
tried it. I'm like, God, I'm
Yep.
sorry. I don't know what else to do. I'm like,
Yep.
uh,
And like I said,
and
we've
like,
talked to our pediatrician, we've talked to lactation consultants. I mean, it just he is stubborn. I wonder where I
yes.
got that from.
No, no, no idea.
No idea.
Definitely
Not for
not
me.
you. No,
Totally not me. No, no, no.
definitely not.
No, couldn't be. Couldn't be.
He's set in his ways. He knows what he
Hmm.
wants, and
Well, and I
yeah,
get it. If
yeah. I
I
mean, I
could
get it too.
be snuggled up close to mama, I would much prefer that over a bottle. I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah,
But also, honey, mama needs some me time.
yeah.
We
Yep.
need a
I feel
balance.
like it's gonna. You said you were gonna stop at like one when he's one if it keeps going like this, right?
I think so. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to, and we're gonna have to just switch him to whole milk. I really did love breastfeeding Camden. I breastfed him until he was 17 months old.
Mhm.
Um, and we only stopped because I got pregnant, so my supply was decreasing, and he
Mhm.
weaned himself. He was getting less and less every time, and then
Okay.
eventually he was just like, all done. Eat,
Good
eat.
night. I want real food now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So with this one, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
You
once
have
he
a
takes the
new
straw cup, we might start weaning down
right.
because,
I
well, and we're
mean,
also introducing solids. So, but that's new too. He doesn't want the spoon though. He
yeah.
doesn't want anything. Teethers, nothing.
Really.
Yep. And we've even
That's
tried play, but like he doesn't want to play with the food.
and he doesn't have a tongue tie or anything.
So
That's
he
like
did have a tongue tie, but it's already been
taken care of.
fixed.
Okay.
So at 4 days postpartum, we decided that we were going to get it fixed because I was having too much nipple pain when he was latching.
Yeah.
And so we had somebody at the hospital actually do the surgery for us.
Okay.
And I think was it scissors? Yeah, they used scissors to cut his frenulum there
Okay.
under his tongue. And we haven't had any issues since. Like
Yeah.
breastfeeding has been going really, really well.
That's
And
great.
like I said, he was taking the bottle for 7 months.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So crazy how it just can switch like that.
Yeah,
I hope it
they
switches right
start
back.
developing opinions. How
Yeah.
dare they?
I know. They're not really humans yet, right?
Right? Right?
But they are. It's so crazy. It's like you're a real person. Like,
Yeah.
I look at her all the time. I'm like, you're a living person.
Yeah.
Like you're not a little
Yeah.
doll.
You're a
You're
tiny
real.
human. You're
Like
like a real thing.
you're small. Small girl. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I like I feel like I had the opposite issue with Haley. And it's just like so crazy with me. Like with switching from breast to bottle, it was so she just didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
She was just like, I don't care. I just want the goods. Like, give it
Yeah.
to me how I get it. And I do not I did not take that for granted. I was so grateful because I've heard,
Yeah.
the stories like
Yeah.
that before too,
Yeah.
where it's like,
Where they prefer one or the other. Like some babies
right,
decide that they want the bottle and they don't want anything to do with the
because it's
breast
too so
anymore.
easy, right? And
Yeah.
that's what the one
Yeah.
thing they had warned me about was just, if you want to breastfeed, you're gonna have to just be careful because she could prefer the bottle because it's easier. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, but I also like I have to go back to work, so she has to take a
Right.
bottle
Right.
most of the
Well, and
time
that is a
anyway.
blessing in all of this. I am staying home and I am
Exactly.
able to take him with me to my tutoring
Yeah.
sessions. I am so, so grateful
Very,
for my
yeah.
clients and them allowing me to bring him. I mean, but again, he is so chill.
He
Like,
is.
I put him in the bouncer and I just bounce him with my foot while I tutor and he just looks up at
Chills out.
us and yep, just
Yeah.
hangs out. Or I'll wear him in the carrier and he'll fall asleep on my chest while I'm
Yeah.
tutoring.
Yeah.
I mean the kids all have younger siblings, so like, he isn't anything new.
Okay.
Like, like it's not
Yeah.
like they're distracted by the baby being there, or it's just become such a natural thing. Like when Miss Reynolds comes, just bring the baby, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
So it just works out so great that I don't have to worry about how long I'm going to be tutoring for, because sometimes
Right.
I tutor back to back. And then I don't have to rush home because the baby's upset and can't be consoled and won't eat and won't take a
Right.
pacifier. Like I don't
Right.
have to stress. Like
Yeah.
if
You're in a good
yeah,
situation for you to be having such a stressful
yes. Otherwise
situation.
it would be
Yeah.
even more stressful. Like
Right.
If I had
Absolutely.
to go back to teaching right now, I literally don't know how we would do it
Yeah.
because he would not eat.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
we've
No, that
tried
was like
me leaving the house, I leave the room,
yeah.
we leave him with dad, dad tries the bottle, nothing. We've tried my mom, mom tries the bottle, nothing. I
Mm,
mean, he just wants absolutely nothing to do with it.
that's so crazy. I really hope that
Yeah.
I oof. I don't know what I would have done. I
It
think I would have
just
lost my
makes
mind.
me a little nervous for the toddler stage with him
Yeah, but it could
and
be the
picky
opposite.
eating.
Yeah. I mean, it could be the complete opposite, you know?
Could be.
It's just you never know how they're gonna
Hoping once we get him on salads, he's just going to be a garbage disposal and want to eat everything.
yeah, just eat it all. Just eat all of
Yeah.
it. I know it's the solids stage is definitely weird because you never know what they're gonna like, and the purees are always like
Yeah.
either they're really good or they are really bad, and you
Yeah.
just never know
Well, and I think
what
that
it's
he
gonna
liked
be.
sweet potatoes.
Haley loves sweet potatoes. Haley loved green
Yeah.
beans. And she still
Really?
loves green beans. Like she will destroy a whole can of green beans in one sitting. She
That's
like
amazing.
if you
Good
put
for her.
chicken nuggets and
They're
green
so good
beans
for
on a
you.
plate, she will go for the green beans over the chicken nuggets every day of the week.
That's amazing.
And it's like, okay, well we have to like
She's going to
give
turn
you the
green.
chicken first and then give the green beans because
Uh-huh.
we know she'll eat those, but she
Yep.
just only wants it's like so crazy.
Yeah, with Camden, I cannot tell you what his favorite food is. I can't tell you what he dislikes. It changes every day. We will go to Costco and buy a thing of blueberries, and he will finish them in 2 days. And then I'll go back to Costco and get another thing of blueberries. Won't touch them. Wants
Yeah.
nothing to do with them.
Haley goes back
But
and
like,
forth
you
with some
love
things too.
blueberries. I don't understand. But he's like that with every food.
Yep.
Broccoli, corn. He's
Mhm.
recently like, I don't like that anymore. Oh, but tomorrow I'll have some.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with beans.
Haley went
Beans.
she loved meatballs for a hot minute and now she just like doesn't want them anymore. So I had to have like a half a bag of meatballs in my freezer because
Just in case she
I
decides she
tried
wants to eat them again.
yeah. I gave her some yesterday and she ate some of them, but she didn't eat nearly as much as she normally would of dinner. So it's just a whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But
Because I
so
don't feel like I have a picky eater on my hands with Camden. I just feel like he gets into
he knows
moods where
he
he wants
doesn't yeah,
something and that's all he wants. And if it's not that, he's not going to eat.
exactly. Yeah,
And,
he's got
I get that.
cravings.
I go through phases, sometimes it's a Chick-fil-A phase, but sometimes I'm not in the mood for
Absolutely.
that. Sometimes I want Panera and I go through
Yep.
Panera kicks.
Yep.
And with him, it's
Absolutely.
like sometimes I love blueberries, but sometimes I love applesauce and I love my
Yep.
apple pouches. And sometimes it's mandarin oranges. And
Yep.
sometimes, no, no, I don't like oranges anymore, Mama. Don't you
Yep.
know?
Did
Like,
you
no,
know that
sweetie,
like
I didn't get the
overnight I
memo.
changed my mind? Yeah. Yep. No, but I totally understand. Like I get that in my soul because there are definitely
Yeah,
days where I'm like I want nothing to do with that, but normally I love it so
yep,
much. So
yep.
the only thing that will never turn me off of it is
Queso.
queso. That's like the
I knew
only
it.
thing. Like the only thing that I know for a fact will always be there for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah. Yep.
but okay, so going back to, the needing a break thing, we were talking about that earlier,
Oh,
how
yeah.
how hard it is and um we were talking in our friend group about like the two I feel like Tab and Sam are very similar in how they feel about when they leave their kids.
Oh,
Well,
I would love
Sam
to leave my kids.
and
I
that's
would
what
love to
like
go on a vacation that is not a
yeah,
family trip.
yeah. Was like I know Sam hasn't left Maddie yet before and she's worried about doing that soon. Um and I know Tab has and she had a really hard time when she left Teo. And then
Yeah.
it's like I had a really hard time leaving Haley the first time, even the second time that I left her overnight. But then when I got to where I was going, I was much better than I had anticipated. And I feel like I missed her obviously so much, and I FaceTimed with whoever had
Yep.
her multiple times, but I was able to really have fun and not worry, and I feel like you and I are very similar on that
Yeah. Yeah.
page. And it's so important, I feel like, to
Yeah.
try to have, and if you don't want that, then that's totally fine. To each their own.
Right.
If you're perfectly fine, like, just you don't need that, then good,
Well,
great.
and I feel like it's different for working moms and
Mhm.
stay-at-home moms too, because I am with
Absolutely.
my kids all day, every
24/7.
day. I don't go to work during the day and
Right.
they're with somebody else for that time. They're with me.
Right.
Then we're home and they're with me and my
Mm.
husband.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I don't get that mental break where somebody else is caring for my child and I have a different responsibility.
Right,
And
right,
so when it comes to, going away for a weekend for a wedding, or we actually have our 5th-year wedding anniversary coming up in July, and we'd love to go away for a weekend, just the two of us.
right.
But with the baby not taking a bottle, we either have to take him with us, and then it no longer feels like a trip for
A
us
trip,
anymore.
right? Because 'cause you're gonna be
Or we have
worried
to
the
bring
whole
my
time.
parents, and then my parents travel with us to watch the boys so that we can, do some activities away. But again, that doesn't feel like a trip for us. So,
Yeah. I mean, I
you
feel
know,
like you could, like, that isn't a bad choice to have your parents there but not there. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, in their own space, have Camden, like, 100% of the time, and literally just when you're ready to go do something, just drop Jordan off and go. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's not
Or
a
they keep
bad not
Jordan, and when he needs to eat, they bring him to me.
right, exactly, just keep Jordan and yeah, every couple hours,
Oh,
like,
it's time for him to eat. Sure, come on.
meet me
Okay,
on the
bye.
beach. Meet me on the beach, like, I got it. Yeah. I feel like it's not
Yeah,
of all options, it's not the worst option, but I
true.
understand that still does not feel like it's not a
It
really
doesn't
really a
feel like we're
break.
celebrating our 5-year wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
just
and I get
doesn't.
that.
But this
Yeah.
is the season that we're in, so we are just trying
Make the best
to
out
do
of
what we
it.
can to make the best of the situation that we're in.
Yeah.
Because we will have many more wedding anniversaries that we can celebrate together.
Yeah.
5 just feels like such a milestone, like the
It
5,
is.
10, 15.
Absolutely.
Um, so, it's just different than how we had imagined spending our 5-year
Sure.
anniversary.
And it's
But
absolutely okay to hold on to that
yeah,
feeling. It's okay to feel that. And I feel
yeah.
like so many moms find it hard to just be in your own feelings about losing something that really meant to something to you, and it's
Mhm.
important that
Like I can feel those things,
exactly, it's
grateful
important
for
to
what I
know that you
have.
can feel that.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
And
both
we're
things
not
can be true
saying
at the same time. I'm not
exactly, like,
saying that I
nobody
don't love my kids and I need to get away from them. I'm just saying,
exactly,
I would like to celebrate with my husband without my children for one
exactly, yeah,
weekend.
just for a weekend, yeah,
Just for one
no,
weekend.
and it's
So I
absolutely
need everybody
okay.
to pray, cross your fingers, positive vibes that Jordan's going to get on a straw cup soon so
Yeah,
that we
I'm
can get our
thinking it.
weekend away.
Yeah, God, I really hope that it works out for you guys
Mhm.
because it is an important milestone and something, but more importantly, it's important to you.
Yeah,
It's something
yeah.
that means
Well,
something to
and
you, and
something that really, like, if it weren't for the love that Joe and I have for each other, we wouldn't even have the boys. And we
exactly
feel like it's very important to be,
to celebrate that.
well, what's the word I'm looking for? To be purposeful in
Yeah,
maintaining our relationship and
outside
celebrating
of that,
us outside of who we are as parents. So that
absolutely,
when we are parenting, we are on the same team
right,
and we are a unit. You know, it's so
absolutely.
important that we do get that time away to be us again
Hmm.
without, you know, the parenting that comes with being a mother and a father.
Absolutely. Yep. I think
Yeah.
that's a very important too. And again, back to like some people don't feel like they need that. That's
Yeah.
great. If you feel like everyone's so different,
I know.
right?
Yep.
So like,
Absolutely.
but I
Whatever
I
fills your cup.
agree. Like, absolutely, and I think it's important that whatever it is that does fill your cup, you get to have that. So,
Yeah.
regardless of if it's, never having a day away or having a day every couple months away, just
Mhm.
for you or just for the two of you. I think that
Yeah.
is something that is important to know that you should be able to have that.
Mhm.
And I just feel like the mom guilt gets so heavy all the
Yes.
time and makes it hard for us to feel like we can have those things for just us
Yeah.
sometimes. And I think it's very
Well, and I
important
also
to
feel like there's
know.
a lot of judgment too from people who aren't moms yet or don't want to be moms
Or
or
our
other
moms that do it
moms.
differently and think that
Yes.
their way is the only way. Yeah,
Yeah. I try
no,
so hard to be
it's
a mom's mom. Like, if you want to
absolutely.
do it that way and that's what works for your family, you go for
Exactly.
it.
That's
That's what
like
you should
the
do.
absolutely. And that's why like I wanted to start this podcast too,
Yeah.
was just so that I could talk to other moms and see, get it from all sides and just support each
Yeah.
other and be like, if that's how it works for you, then I'm so happy for you. And
Right.
if that's
Yep.
not working for you and you wish it was, how can I help you make it better? Or
Make that happen. Yeah.
let's vent about it just so that we feel a little better, off our chests a
Yeah,
little
for
bit. Like
sure.
some things there's just nothing you can do, there's nothing you can change. And it's just I think it really needs to be made aware that it is absolutely okay to feel
The
not
way you're feeling.
okay in
Yeah.
certain situations
Yeah.
and just to have the moment for yourself to be like get out the sadness about it, I
Mhm.
guess, and so that you can move on to be the best, continue to be the best mom that you can be. And
Yeah.
if you
And
continue
wife.
to hold it in, you're just going to be resentful of
Yeah.
somebody. And maybe it's not the kids, but maybe it's the dog, or it turns into your
Mhm.
husband or your parents or something. Something gets resented because you're not
Holding on
allowing
to.
yourself
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
regulate your emotions out. Like we have to treat ourselves almost like toddlers. Like remind ourselves that it's okay to feel. It's
Absolutely.
okay to
Absolutely.
not be okay all the
It's
time.
okay to have big feelings, but it's not okay to be mean.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw a couple rapid fire questions at you.
Okay.
They're not hard.
I'm
They,
just going
sh-
to tell you,
they
my
shouldn't
brain
be
does
hard.
not work on rapid fire mode. We've been
I
operating on
think
hard mode over here. So,
no. I think you're gonna be all right. I think these are
okay.
relatively easy. Okay. This
Okay.
is gonna be what do you prefer? Okay.
Okay.
So what is the thing out of these options that you prefer over the other? Okay. All right. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Target or
Oh,
Amazon? Oh,
what'd you say?
Target or Amazon?
Okay, that one's hard because
I know.
Target gets me Starbucks and
There
Amazon
you
does
go.
not, but I don't have to
That's
leave the house for Amazon. So, I don't know.
okay.
It's a
But we
tie.
can tie. Okay. Baby wearing or stroller?
Stroller. Baby wearing's
Uh,
too hot.
yeah.
It's
Zoo or
convenient.
aquarium?
See, I told you I wasn't good at this. I don't know because the aquarium's inside, but I like the zoo animals better.
Okay. All right. Well, another tie. All right. Um, what's easier, newborn or toddler stage?
Newborn. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'd do that
Yeah.
again 10,000 times.
See, I told you those are relatively easy. I feel like,
Okay.
you struggled on the Target and the versus Amazon and the zoo versus aquarium, which is valid. Both are valid struggles.
Yeah.
I understand. I feel like I love Amazon
Oh
because you
yeah,
just
it's
get
so
like
convenient.
anything from it and
Yeah.
it's convenience to your door. However, I am an in-person girly, and if somebody was like, do you want to go shopping tomorrow? I'm going to drop whatever
Yes,
I
I'm
can and go
there.
shopping. Like I want to be in person. I
I will
like to
have
be
the
in
baby, but I'll
person.
be there.
Exactly. Like I will happily take the girl with me, but like
Uh-huh.
I love shopping in person.
Well, and
And
I do feel like the stores are kind of making it hard though.
yeah,
So
they
we
are.
needed two things. I needed a light fixture and I needed new smoke detectors. And so we went to Home Depot. I'm like, I'm gonna be able to get the light and I'm gonna be able to get the smoke detectors.
Yeah.
Couldn't get either thing. Home Depot didn't have what matched everything I already had in my home, and they didn't have the brand that we were looking for in the smoke detectors. So now I
Oh,
have to order them on Amazon. And I'm like, I was trying to support a business in my community. I was trying to shop in person and
Oh,
you can't help me. They told me
yeah,
to look
that's crazy.
online, and I'm like, well, if I look online, I'm just gonna find it on Amazon
Wow.
because that's
That
easier,
yeah, that's shocking to me that they
right?
wouldn't have those
Yeah,
options.
because they had lots of options, but not what we needed for our home.
Right. That's annoying.
Yeah, and Amazon just has everything.
That so like Amazon's always a great fallback, I feel
Yep,
like. I love Amazon and I will shop there all the time,
yep,
but I think for me it's definitely a good if I'm looking for example, I wanted to get wrist weights or just like really light dumbbells for me to be able to do my
yeah.
cardio with a little resistance.
Okay, yeah,
And I was looking on Amazon, I'm like, I'm impatient. So I'm like, if I want to use something, I'm like, I work out every day. So I would want them for tomorrow. This was
right,
yesterday. Um, couldn't get anything to come for today. So
right.
I went on to Target's site and I'm like, oh, well, Target has all that. So I'm just going to go to Target tomorrow because I'd rather have it tomorrow
Yeah, yep,
than have to wait because I want to use them tomorrow. And I ended
right.
up getting them for cheaper anyway at Target. So it worked out. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm definitely like that. And for the zoo versus aquarium, I haven't taken Haley to either. So I don't know how she feels about them. But I feel like she's going to like the aquarium more
Yeah, I don't know
than the
what
sea
Camden
aquarium.
likes more. He really loves animals. He really loves fish and he loves turtles. So like he loves going to the aquarium. But when
Mhm.
we go to the zoo, he loves the gorillas and
Yeah,
he
he just
likes
loves he's an
the
animal guy. He's like Steve
giraffes and the
Irwin, you know?
elephants. Yeah, like he
Love
just
that.
loves, I don't know what he likes more. It'll be interesting for me to ask him that question when he can actually verbalize what his
Yeah,
favorite is.
I'd be interested to hear that.
Yeah,
We'll need an update
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
All right, so we wanted to talk about car seats and strollers this week.
Yes.
You've got a great, we both have different ones, and you've got a great one that you really like.
So I have the Duna that I
Hmm.
used with Camden and I used with Jordan,
Hmm.
and we love it. I am a petite person, and lugging the car seat around was just not going to be for me.
Yeah,
Especially, I'm so thankful for it, especially after having C-sections because I had to be on the go with both kids, and
yeah,
I never had to pick up the car seat except for getting it into the car and
yeah,
out of the car. Beyond that, it's on wheels and I can be free hands. I can carry the diaper bag. I can carry
yeah,
Camden's backpack of toys. I can carry Camden. I
mhm,
mean, like it's just
yeah,
been so nice to be able to have a quick, easy way to get them in and out of the car, into the store, out of the store. It's great.
yeah,
And then for when I need both of them in a stroller, we have the Mockingbird, and I
yeah.
absolutely love that one too. Like it
I've seen
just
that in a lot
is,
of places.
yeah, so easy to convert from one seater to two seater. And it's much bigger and bulkier, so we use that for like walks around the city or walks to the playground or
Okay.
if we go on vacation, that's the stroller that we take with us so that we can walk around a campground with the big stroller and have both boys contained. I do feel like Camden's gonna start wanting to walk soon though. Like he loves to ride in the stroller now, but
Mhm.
I don't
Haley's like, get me
know.
out of here. Haley wants to be like
Yeah.
running all the
Yeah.
time, but she's like, sorry, you're gonna get trampled or fall, so you're gonna
Right?
be in the stroller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Camden's just starting to show so much autonomy and independence and wanting to have control over himself, like
right.
it's just, I feel like he's going to want to start being out of the stroller and walking
More.
with us.
Yeah.
But then, of course, I'm going to need the double stroller anyway because he's going to get tired and want to get in the
Right.
stroller at the end. So it's not like I can convert
Absolutely.
back to the one
No.
seater.
No.
But
Yeah. We have all Graco products. Like we've had the Graco, I
oh, and
think it
yours is
was
nice. It snaps, right?
yeah, yeah. So though we have there's so many different Graco ones, but we have the uh I think it's like it's the modes one. And it has the car seat, the infant car seat that clips in, the bassinet that clips in, and the bassinet also turns into a toddler seat and it clips in facing you or facing away, which I really like. So if there's ever a
Yeah.
situation where
The
I'm like,
mockingbird does that too. I
yeah,
love
that's
that I can,
nice,
yeah. Well, and
control which
we
way they're
looked at
facing.
the Upper Baby Vista
Hmm.
is what we looked at, but the bassinet could only go on the bottom, and then the toddler had to sit up top. And I just personally
Excuse
didn't
me.
like that. I wanted my
No.
baby up top close to me, and I
Yeah,
wanted the toddler in the front facing the world.
that
And
makes
so
sense.
I felt that the Mockingbird gave us more choice in how we
Yeah.
wanted to use the stroller.
Yeah, that's a
So that's why we
wild
ultimately went
concept.
with that one. Yeah, I thought it was too. I was like, maybe it's just me, but
Just put
having
the
the
baby on the
baby,
ground. Like,
yeah, like not for me.
no,
Couldn't
I'm
be
with
me.
you
No
on that one.
thanks.
That's wild. That's super crazy to me that they would
Yeah.
even. Okay, that's
Yeah.
weird. But okay, so then the car seat wise, we had obviously the car seat, the infant car seat that went with that mode's stroller, but now we have the Graco, one of the forever ones that it's a 4-in-1 convertible car
Oh,
seat.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it
So
was,
tell me what are the four things that it does?
so it does infant, obviously not
Okay.
removable. It's not a
Right.
removable one, so you have to be able to put in and out the baby strong enough. Um, and then so it's infant, and then it's rear facing, forward facing, and booster.
Oh, it's a booster too.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
good. It's good for
A
life
long
for her.
time. Yeah. So I think we
Like
have
a
a
10 year.
3-in-1. So we have, oh gosh, I can't even remember what we have for Camden. Um, yeah, I don't know. But it's a 3-in-1 and it's one of the ones that turns
Yeah,
so
that's
that we
something that
can
I wish
load.
I had.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the 4-in-1. It doesn't have the booster,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
does have like the infant capability, rear facing and forward facing.
Mhm.
And we still have him rear facing right now. We plan to have him max out the seats requirements for rear
Yeah,
facing before we move him
which,
forward facing.
and I was looking at that today because my grandma was asking me, when do you switch? She was just curious. She
Yeah,
had kids in the 50s and 60s. They didn't
yeah,
have this stuff. And I was like, I don't know. Let me look it up. But I was so confused because the manual said for rear facing, max of 49 inches, right?
yeah,
But for forward facing, max of 49 inches. I'm like, so what? So what do you mean? Like, how do I know when she maxes out? Because they're both the same max.
yeah. Well, I
How does
guess,
that make
oh, that's interesting.
sense?
Well, I guess, what was the weight? Did it say?
I think she has to be at least 26 and a half pounds to be forward facing.
Okay.
But she can be up to 40 pounds in the rear facing.
So that would be maxing out. Waiting until she's 40 pounds and the 49 inches. It sounds like after 49 inches, you have to use the booster mode. That's when
Right.
you
So
switch
that's
to
why I'm
phase
like,
4.
but what
Yeah.
do you do? But what? That's weird to me. I feel like when
Yeah.
she's crunching up facing backwards, I'm switching her butt around
So
as long as
Camden sits
she's
crisscross
weight
applesauce
wise.
and
Yeah.
he's so comfy.
Haley
And
already
he
is kicking the
likes,
seat. She's already
Camden
like
does that.
kicking the crap
He
out of
does.
that. And she's only
Yeah.
31 inches long right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
so I
Camden's
mean,
35 inches. And he does kick the seat, but typically he does just sit crisscross applesauce and he likes
yeah.
facing the back because he can see when trucks are coming.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes me, doesn't make me. He wants to be as close to the trucks as possible.
I get
So
that.
mommy switches lanes so that he can be next to the trucks, as long as it is safe to do so and
Yeah.
it
Yeah. Yeah.
aligns with where we are going.
Yeah. That's funny.
Like, I hear Bubba, Bubba, and I know there's a bus coming up, and I'm like, all right, baby,
Oh,
let me find it. Okay, let's get into that lane so you can see it go by.
that's so
Yeah,
cute.
yeah,
Yeah,
boys.
Haley is starting to see more out
Yeah.
of the windows, and she'll just be like, "Hi,
Uh-huh. Yep.
hi," or
Yep.
"Bye,"
I hear
or
bye a
for
lot.
her,
I
it's
hear teeth.
my, like she says my for bye. She's like
Uh-huh.
not getting that B, but she can say B's, but like she's my. I'm like, okay, that's
That's the
bye,
cutest thing I've ever
and
heard.
she knows hi, so she does
Uh-huh.
hi. and my for pie. I don't know. But she waved to people. They obviously can't see her, but yeah,
Yes.
she loved it. She's in
Yep.
that starting to see.
Camden waves to all the Jeeps, every Jeep that goes by. Jeep. Oh, and now he has learned the difference between a Jeep and a Bronco,
Good for him.
right?
A
Because
lot of
for a
adults
while
can't
they
even do
were all
that.
Jeeps. Anything that resembled a Jeep in any way was a Jeep. But now he knows, oh, that's a Bronco. Hi, Bronco.
That is hilarious.
Hi, Jeep. Bye
That's
bye.
so
Yep.
funny. I love that.
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
This
Well,
kid and his Jeeps. He loves them.
I love it. He's gonna be a Jeep boy for
Oh, yeah.
sure. That's cute. All right. Well, thank you for doing this with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate
I had a good
it.
time.
We'll get
Always
you
good to
on here
catch up.
again. Yes, I love it. And we'll get you on here again. Sam's
Sure.
my official co-host now, so she'll probably join us next time.
Oh, I love
If
that.
if we can get all three schedules to line
Yeah.
up, then
Well,
it'll
that's the
be
hard
great.
part
That's the
here.
hard
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
But no,
Well,
I love
Camden
it.
is still napping. So, as long as we can get it to align with his nap, we're golden.
Oh no, that's so funny. It's seven
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah. So he's going to come down. We're probably going to go for a walk around the neighborhood, come back and
You're gonna
have
be up until
dinner.
midnight.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Bath and
crazy.
bedtime.
Yeah, but that's like just the joys
Some
of not
days it
really
does
having a
just feel
crazy
like a
schedule.
race. Feels like a race to bedtime.
That's
Like we get
hilarious.
to bedtime and we're like, we made it.
Uh,
However, I do think that bedtime is one of my favorite parts of the day.
yeah, bedtime's pretty
Like
good time.
it can be
Sweet.
a lot leading up to bedtime, and then it's like, who gets to do bedtime tonight? But
Right.
once I'm in there with him, like I don't know, it's one of my favorite times of the day.
Love that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's so
well,
sweet.
when he wakes up soon from his nap so he can have bedtime. Um,
Yes.
but in the meantime, you guys send me any funny stories of your kids to thebestmompod
Oh,
at gmail.com because I want to start doing some mini stories, like mini episodes, just reading stories, like embarrassing, funny, whatever the heck you want to send me. I would love to do that. And you can find me at the Best Mom Pod on Instagram as well. Me and Sam, I should say. And we look forward to catching up next time. So tune in next week. We'll talk to you then. Bye.
bye.